So let's assume for a moment that,
Let me
yeah,
ask you a question before you do. Is
yeah,
stopping smoking disruptive?
no, and this is a great analogy for my question. Okay. Um, so just like with stopping smoking, right? The best thing to do is just to stop doing it,
Stop it.
right? But for most people who are heavily addicted to nicotine, there's a rough patch,
Yes,
right?
there
There's a
is.
withdrawal period you go for. Is it going to require a period of short-term economic pain to get out to the other side, especially given what I would imagine you would say, the hole that we have currently dug for ourselves?
Yeah, there will be, some people will be in pain. That's true. I don't think there's going to be aggregate economic pain. I don't think we need to go through a recession or a depression or any of that stuff. I think the reason that happened with Reagan was very different than today. And I think Trump will miss the mistake that Reagan made. In 1981, Reagan cut tax rates, as you know, by 25% across the board. All right. But he phased those tax cuts in. If you know they're going to cut tax rates next year, what do you do this year? You defer
Right.
all the income you can.
To
Reagan
next year,
caused,
exactly. Yeah.
yes, Reagan caused the 81, 82 recession, deep recession, because he phased in the tax cuts. The tax cuts began literally on January 1st, 1983. Bang, the economy took off. From January 1st, 1983 to June 30th, 1984, that's 18 months. That's a year and a half. That's 6 quarters. U.S. real GDP grew by 12%. 12%, Adam. I mean, 12%. You know, you had average annual growth rates of 8% for a year and a half, which is just unbelievable. I think Trump can get that type of thing through if he doesn't make some very simple mistakes, which I do not expect him to make. He knows what happens with incentives when you phase things in. If you've got fat bureaucrats that are not producing things, that are holding things back, and you terminate them and let them get good jobs out in the private market, I don't see how that's going to cause pain.